Wait a minute now. So I have to marry and F one of these disasters.
Yeah.
And then I have to do away with the other one.
Yep.
Shit. Oh my god. Testes. 1, 2, 3. Gotta get that checked. Good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Friday. I am joined with my cohort, Bryce. How you doing, bud?
Hey, guys. You doing great. You better hold on to your seats, because I'm standing up.
Why are you standing up?
I don't know. The last couple pods I've been standing up, and I like it. I feel like it just brings more energy.
Okay, so right now you are Dwight. You're Dwight right now.
Does Dwight stand up?
Standing is proven to be scientifically better for you at in the workplace. Think about all the people that did cool things in history besides FDR. Weren't they all standing? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And don't freaking come at me with Stephen Hawking. His computer doing all the work.
Oh, man. I feel like this is the second time you've shit on Stephen Hawking. Like, fuck, man. He's, like, turning over in his grave right now.
Got a bone to pick. I swear. That one time I was at a convention and he rolled over my foot.
Oh, man.
Asshole didn't even turn around to say sorry.
Okay, first off, I don't know if he noticed that he ran it over. And second, I don't think that he could physically turn around. He'd have to turn his whole chair around, and then he would just be probably late for the convention.
Yeah, everyone laughed at me, man.
I mean, it was pretty funny. You broke like 3 toes.
I couldn't walk around the convention without someone playing Rickrolled.
Yeah, never gonna give you up.
Welcome back, guys. How's it going? It's been a while.
It's been great. We're doing awesome. That's them talking through the computer.
All right. And that's me in my Dora the Explorer interactivity.
All right, well, where's the map? Where's the banana tree? Can you tell me where the banana tree is?
No.
Como se dice swordfish?
Don't know.
Did you remember in Drake and Josh where he's all like, "Don't ask me, Dora. You're the explorer. I don't know where the banana tree is."
You're the explorer.
And he's like screaming. He's getting so mad.
It's funny you said Drake and Josh because that's one of my topics for today.
Ooh.
No, just kidding. It's
funny that you said Dora, because Dora has a guy named Boots, and shoes are my topic. One of my topics.
Ooh. You think there's an alternative universe where there's a Shrek movie and instead of Puss in Boots, it's testes and high heels?
I would love to see that movie. That'd be hilarious.
It is voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah. What is up with all these talking donkeys around here? I can't do Gilbert Gottfried. That was my best impression.
I don't really know. Affleck.
Affleck.
You know that dude lost his Affleck gig because of like a joke he made that he tweeted out?
No, I just knew that he was just done. I didn't know why. What happened?
It was after like, I'm trying to look it up. But it was about like after the hurricanes or like something that happened. All right, it says, "I just split up with my girlfriend, but like the Japanese say, there will be another one floating by any minute now."
Oh, that is bad.
I thought that's funny. I mean, I don't know how soon after that had happened.
I see why he got let go.
All like the execs at Affleck just sweating profusely trying to figure out what to do. He can't do that. The duck. What about the duck?
Yeah, did he just say that? Yeah, I feel like if I was a public figure like that, I would have someone do my social media for me so I don't make that kind of mistake.
Yeah, but he's not huge. He's kind of like...
Or have an advisor, like, "Hey, dude, you probably shouldn't say that." And like, "But it's just a joke." It doesn't matter, man. You can't talk about dead people floating by because of the tsunamis. Yeah, that's not right.
Gilbert, we've already stopped 5 of your tweets this week about 9/11. I think you just need to calm it down a little, bud.
What? Those were relatable. Come on.
Relatable. Quack.
Affleck, I was talking about natural disasters. They weren't insured.
Welcome back, guys. We are coming to you with another wacky, zany idea this week. One that many of us have played before. F, Marry, Kill.
With a twist.
With a twist. This is the game, where you're presented with three options within a certain category or genre and given the choice to F them, to marry them, or to kill them. Basically, to get rid of them entirely, to spend a long amount of time with one of them, or to just have a quickie with the other, I guess.
Yep.
But this time around, we are going to be playing it with topics or just general genres of things. So for instance, if I wanted to say chips, Doritos, Fritos, or Cheetos, a lot of Eatos, but you'd be like Eff Marry Kill, and you'd pick one. So that's what we're doing this week. We're going to present each other 3 different genres and then just hash it out schoolyard style.
Quick question though, of those, you're gonna marry the Doritos, right?
Oh, no, Doritos are overrated.
No.
I'd kill Doritos. Wait, what did I say? Fritos, Cheetos, Doritos?
Fritos are fucking dead, dude.
I think Cheetos I'd marry. Are you kidding me? Cheetos are amazing. They revolutionized chips. They don't even look like a chip, and yet they're the most famous chip. They win.
They did revolutionize them, but I don't like the fact that those stick so hard into your molars. Doritos kind of do that, but it's enjoyable, and you get to lick your fingers afterwards, and it's
If Doritos
so
was a person, they would wear white New Balances and stand by the grill at a party. Cheetos is rolling up with sunglasses, dude, just freaking ready to rock it. Life of the party.
Doritos are the guy that's telling the griller how to roll it over, oh, you got to flip that one right there. He's like, I know, man, it's my fucking grill.
Yeah. Come on, respect it. Frito?
Go get me a beer.
Go get me a cold one.
Make sure those mountains are blue.
But yeah, that's what we're doing this week. And so we've presented 3 different areas of interest for each other. And I would like to present the invitation to Daniel to go first. See what I did there? Made it seem like I was going to go first, but I didn't. I presented the invitation.
Uh-huh. I thought you were going to take the initiative, but I guess you're just an innocent bystander in this, so I'm going to go first. Here we go. Okay. Eff Marry Kill. We're doing shoes. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to save that one for a second. I'd rather have this one first. Okay, so we're doing movies that deal with time travel. Eff Marry Kill.
Ooh, About Time wins.
Avengers Endgame, Back to the Future, or About Time.
Yeah, freaking knew you were going to do it.
I knew you would like About Time, but you got to remember with Back to the Future, you get 3 movies.
I already know what I'm going to do.
It's like your wife saying, hey, let's have a 4-way. Like if you were going to marry that girl, or maybe it's just a one-time deal and you have a 4-way and you're like, let's just bang it out, guys. Let's have a fun time. Just me, Doc, Marty, and Marty's mom. Let's go.
I think I know it. I think I know what I'm doing. It's not even a question. Okay. I'm killing Avengers. Dead.
Oh, that's a good one though. But I understand it. I get
just
it.
Not a big Avengers comic guy. I know we've done 3 episodes now about.
I'm not a big comic guy, even though we've spent 3 episodes hashing it out over which one's the best and which one's the worst.
I'm just not a big podcast guy. Let me be honest with you guys here.
Yeah.
I hate talking, man. Avengers is gone for me. Easy. But now I got to think, do I want to spend forever with... I wouldn't be unhappy either way, but do I want to spend forever with the Back to the Future franchise or About Time? And I think I would get less sick of... I don't know. I like the movie About Time so much more than I like the Back to the Future series. And it really, I watched it when I was 16 or something. So I was already an emotional teenager. And it just it resonated well. And then Back to the Future, I remember being as lighthearted. Those are fun movies. But do I want that to be with me forever? I don't think so. I think I'm going to F Marty McFly.
Whoa, this is heavy.
And then I'm going to settle down with the ginger from Star Wars.
I can definitely respect that, but I think I would have to disagree. I would kill Endgame as well, only because
interesting.
Just taken just as it is, that's just one movie, right? So you're not getting as you know, I just finished watching all the Marvel movies in chronological order. Now, it was really nice, but if you just take the movie as it is, if you just take Avengers Endgame, it's not as good as the whole.
Right.
So I would say just that alone. Plus, it's really sad.
I don't think it got good reviews either, right?
Well, I think it's because it felt as though it was more. It wasn't like a superhero type movie. It was it felt too real. People were like you know how they did the 5 years later thing, and everyone's super depressed and stuff.
Yeah.
They're shit. It's funny because there's actually a lot that related to this time right now. They're I went on my first date today, and he cried during the salad, and then I cried during dessert. And I'm like, that's how like everyone is right now, I feel like. And then also they're like, you know, he's like, oh, how I miss the Mets because the Mets are no longer a thing because, you know, half the world died. So I'm assuming half the team probably died or the whole team died. So they don't have sports really anymore, which is what we're going through as well. Everyone's like bummed out and depressed, and they feel like they don't have any control. And they're like, whoa, this shit just came out of nowhere. I had no idea this was even a thing. But anyway, let's move past that. I would kill Avengers Endgame as well. And then I would probably marry Back to the Future only because you get 3 movies. And if I'm living with that for the rest of my life, I would have, it's like I would never get tired of it. I do love the movie About Time. It was actually, making this, it was difficult for me only because I loved About Time. It's one of the few movies I've actually cried in, which also Endgame is another one of them. I picked 2 of the 8 movies I've cried in, and they're on this list.
What part did you cry in Endgame? Oh, Endgame's the final one, right? What's the one before that? Infinity War?
That's Infinity War.
Oh, I was thinking that one. Okay, Endgame is really good then. I was thinking Infinity War.
Endgame is really good, but I think I honestly like Infinity War more than I like Endgame.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I like Thor 3 more than I like any of the other ones. I think that was the best one of them all. But yeah, I would F About Time. No, I don't know because it's, oh God. No, yeah. I'm going to stick with it. F About Time, kill Endgame, marry Back to the Future. That was also my first time travel movie, and it resonates really well with me because I watched that at my grandparents' house.
It's such a good series. You can't not like it.
Exactly. It's so difficult. Even though there are like, you know, some plot holes and stuff with the whole time travel stuff, I think it's amazing, and I doubt I would ever get tired of it.
Yeah, that's good. All right, with mine, I went a little creative with my genres. You'll see later, but my first one is shocking social disasters.
Okay.
Hurricane Katrina, Chernobyl, or coronavirus.
That's insane that you brought up the whole Gilbert Gottfried thing. Was that intentional or was it on accident?
I don't know. What were we talking about? Oh, no, I was just thinking of someone that had an annoying voice to, like, be opposite of Antonio Banderas.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, that's true. Or, like, oh, man, who's the guy that plays... Morgan Freeman. He plays... Basically, he's God. He has God's voice.
Yeah, he has a great voice, though.
Yeah, and then in comparison, Gilbert Gottfried's just trash.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it's funny that you mentioned that and then also bring up those 3 options. Okay, so it's Chernobyl, coronavirus, and Hurricane Katrina?
Yes.
Okay, I would say... Wait a minute, now... So I have to marry and F one of these disasters.
Yeah.
And then I have to do away with the other one.
Yep.
Shit. Oh my God. That's really tough, man. I would say... I know it's going to sound bad. You're really making me sound like a bad guy here right now.
Just wait.
But Hurricane Katrina, I would keep that one only because I feel like I know. I feel like there was less fallout and they kind of recovered quicker. So I would keep that one. I'd probably kill Chernobyl. Yeah, I think I would marry that's it. I would marry Hurricane Katrina because first off, it's a girl's name, so boom, right there. I can actually, call its name in bed. That's awesome. And then coronavirus, I can, oh my God, a one night stand with coronavirus, be like, coronavirus! Right as I climax. That would be so great. Yeah. Kill Chernobyl, have sex with coronavirus, marry Hurricane Katrina.
You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong.
Oh, do I? I?
You
Think about all the fallout that Chernobyl had. You still can't go to Chernobyl.
And let me make a case for why that's a good thing. Who knows what the Russians would have done? Who knows what the Russians would have done if Chernobyl still existed, dude? I feel like their nuclear powers would be scary. So I'm keeping Chernobyl. I'm saluting right now. You can't see me. I'm saluting. I'm keeping Chernobyl for America. Okay.
Seems a little selfish, but I was thinking like more worldwide, concerns, but yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's fine.
So I went about it all wrong, dude. I'm going to now. Here's the thing. I need to think whether or not I'm killing coronavirus or killing Hurricane Katrina. I mean, I think I would kill coronavirus because Hurricane Katrina, although it was tragic and like I think a widely known mismanaged situation, I think the fallout of what happened there was a lot more segmented to one part of the country where coronavirus is causing waves throughout the world. So, with that being said, I'm killing coronavirus and I'm having a one night stand with Katrina.
Okay. I get that.
Boom. Nobel Peace Prize. Deliver it to me.
I think the reason why I'm just having sex with coronavirus is because yeah, it's killing some people, but I feel like it's not going to resonate as long as Chernobyl is going. It has.
Yeah, but see, you're thinking about Chernobyl as a bad thing, and I'm seeing it as greater good for America.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's in Chernobyl, but there's actually like an amorphous blob, like it's like molten lead or something like that, but has so much radiation in it. They called it the Medusa like iron or Medusa blob or something like that.
The Medusa oblongata?
No, that's something completely different from Waterboy. The medulla oblongata. But if you look at it, like if you're too close to it and you look at it, you just burst into flames and you die. You spontaneously combust.
Oh, so you're gonna get rid of that? That's badass.
That's horrible. Could you imagine? And then there's also there's some I think it's a fungus or like an algae or something like that is just feeding off of it, and it like is living off of the radiation. I don't know what's gonna come out of that. It could be something horrible. It could be something that like shoots out spores and kills us all, or it could be something that gives us all superpowers. I don't know what it's gonna be. Who knows?
Either way, I'm here for it.
Either way, I'm gonna stare right at Medusa. Okay, I'm gonna look right into her eyes.
All right, what's your second one?
My second one are shoes. Now these are not desirable shoes.
They're for your feet, silly.
Socks are for your feet, silly. Okay, so we got, those like barefoot monkey toe shoes that like the runners wear?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got those like weird U-shaped Skechers shape-ups.
Oh.
And Crocs.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoever it is, man.
I'm marrying the monkey feet because I think those are cool and I actually would like to try them.
Those are probably that's probably the only one that I would see and be like, okay, yeah, that's like out of the three, that is definitely the best option.
I think
other ones just look fucking weird.
Yeah, I think I'm marrying monkey shoes. I'm killing Crocs because I've never understood Crocs. I bet you they're still in business and it makes no sense to me. And I'm having a one night stand with SketchUp, Shape-Ups. I don't even think those are around anymore because they got hit with like a massive lawsuit for like unsubstantiated claims of like how it could help your health and like they didn't do shit for you.
And your posture too. And apparently it was like, no, this is actually making it worse.
That's so bad, dude. Marketing gold. Whoever came up with those is like a genius. Okay,
but I gotta disagree with you on that, man. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
You were right. Barefoot monkey toe shoes, that's the option. Number one, marry that one, okay? Because the other ones are just absolutely trash. But from what I have heard, I've never actually worn Crocs, but I heard that they are amazing. They feel absolutely wonderful on your feet. And if that's a one night stand situation, you want something that's going to feel good, right? So they may look like shit.
That's a good point.
They may look like shit, but in the dark, nothing looks like shit. You only feel it. So, boom.
All right, but they're glow in the dark Crocs.
You plow the shit out of those Crocs, and they got plenty of holes, so you're going to have a lot of fun.
I was thinking about that. The holes.
That's basically the orgy of shoes.
Yeah, that's the whore of shoes.
Hey, it's a one night stand. That's all that matters.
Crocs. Which hole? Doesn't matter.
Crocs, the one night stand of shoes. Which hole? Who cares? Fuck it.
Fuck it. All right, I like that one. My second one is comedic duos. Now, this is not necessarily them from a physical perspective. It's more them in their comedy. I have Jake and Amir, Middleditch and Schwartz, and Key and Peele.
Ooh, those are good. I thought you were gonna have one that just, like, stood out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna kill one of them. Ooh, that's really good.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm doing marrying Jake and Amir.
No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't want your decision to sway me anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so I would say I'm going to do the same as you. Marry Jake and Amir. I already had that in my head only because we watched those so many times.
It has
throughout
such
high
a
school.
place in my heart.
And there are so many out there.
Yes, and
Plus,
like that's
I'm pretty sure there are like Middleditch and Schwartz episodes too, like not together.
Yep.
But you get both of them. So that's a marry. That's right off the bat. You know that's going to be a good idea. And then, oh God, who am I going to kill? I mean, on one hand, I feel like Middleditch and Schwartz, those are like up and comers that I haven't really seen a whole lot about. So I would like to say, you know, like, oh, I could pick that person, and then I could be like a really great night or a really bad night. Not really sure. With Key and Peele, I kind of know what I'm getting into because I've seen more of their stuff. Oh, but if we're going on just like the fact, if it's like a sex kind of thing, man.
It's like you're making love to their comedy.
No, I know exactly, but I feel like Middleditch and Schwartz.
And I think the biggest thing here is you're killing someone's comedy. This is gone when you kill it.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks because, like I said, these I haven't really seen a whole lot of them. So deciding between them and plus, on one hand, if I were to kill Key and Peele, people would be like, "Wow, dude, of course, kill the black guys. Like that's just fucking racist." No,
I know, man. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking the same thing.
So, just for PR, I'm gonna. No, I'm just kidding. I would probably, only because I know what I'm getting into, I would take Key and Peele as a one night stand and kill Middleditch and Schwartz. But if I had seen more of them, if I saw a collective amount of them together, more like the same that I have with Key and Peele, I think I'd probably go with them. But since I don't have enough material out there, I would go with Key and Peele. So kill Middleditch and Schwartz.
Almost correct.
Key and Peele, one night stand, and Jake and Amir, marry them.
You're right with Jake and Amir. For sure marrying it because it holds such a place in our comedy and the way we joke with each other.
Exactly.
But I need everyone to listen right now. Get really close to your car stereo. Don't look at the road anymore. Just turn this up. Listen. I'm wearing sunglasses now. I get what you're saying about killing Key and Peele from a PR perspective, but I didn't start this podcast to be safe. Daddy's not playing safe, okay? I'm killing Key and Peele because it's a ripoff of the Chappelle Show, and I'm letting Middleditch and Schwartz enjoy one night with your boy. Case closed.
I think you mean you're enjoying one night with your boys.
Whose boys? Who's on first?
No, don't. You can't do that again. No more. That joke has played its course. No more. I retire it right here. I dub thee retired. I'm.
Whoa! You can't say that anymore. You called me a what?
I'm hitting my mic on the side with a pen right now. You are retired. Boom. That's it. The joke is retired. No more of that who's on first.
Yeah.
No, don't ask. Don't ask.
Yeah, of course he is.
No. Naturally.
All right, so we haven't seen eye to eye on one of these yet. We've been very close. I think we've had one of each.
But for the record, I was just joking about the whole PR thing. Like, I really do think
the
that
record
it's
shows
a safer
that you
bet.
said it.
No, I think it's a safer bet to take them rather than not knowing what I'm going to get into, because that's like I would rather have no sex than have bad sex. And I feel like I might have some bad sex with their comedy.
Interesting. I haven't thought about having the sex with the comedy.
Well, I mean, that's basically what we're doing. You're marrying the comedy. I'm marrying Jake and Amir's comedy. I'm having sex with
it's really
Key and
you're
Peele's
like
comedy.
no, you're just having like a short stint with it. I think I stand by my choice. F. Marry Kill. Yeah, but like you're not literally effing. You're like having a short stint. That's what the F is, and the marry's long term, and the kills get rid of.
No. I am having sex with their comedy.
Oh gosh, what have you done with the Crocs and the DVD discs you were talking about?
We talked about this. Those Crocs have multiple holes. I'm gonna have a good
Amazon. You're on an Amazon watch list. You just have 10 pairs of Crocs and like every Avengers movie in your cart and lotion.
I got time travel movies filling up my cart and Crocs.
Like, sir, the algorithm noticed something weird here.
You're actually on our no buy list now. All right, so that was your second, right?
Yep. Hit me with your third.
Okay. Here's third. Adam Sandler movies.
Okay.
Okay, but I already know what you're gonna.
Let me guess which ones you're gonna pick.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and Click.
Okay, you got 2 out of 3, so that's 66%. I'm pretty proud of you.
Was it Click and Billy? Click, Billy Madison, and what else would you pick? I know you're picking Click and Waterboy.
Let me just tell you, because you're going astray now. You had the first 2 right. It was Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Oh, you didn't pick Click?
But I didn't pick Click because Click is hilarious, but it's sad. I would not want to include that in comedies like this. So, Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison, and 50 First Dates.
Yeah, I'm marrying Billy Madison, one night stand with Happy Gilmore, and I'm killing 50 First Dates.
Really?
No doubt in my mind. Billy Madison is just
I knew that was going to be
one of my favorites.
I knew that was
Go back to episode 1, folks. Go back. Have a listen, okay? Don't judge us. It was our first episode. Number 2, Happy Gilmore. Like, just such a great sports movie. One of the best sports movies of all time. I don't think I could spend forever with it, though. And then 50 First Dates is like, whatever. I'm not a huge, like, talking out of the side of her lips fan. And it's just like, the premise is all right. I mean, I can't think of one, like, memorable joke from Adam Sandler in it. I don't know. It doesn't stand out to me.
That's a hot take, man. I like 50 First Dates a lot. There's one scene that cracked me up so hard when I was a kid. I rewound it like 20 times. He's like, it's who's the guy that always says, "You can do it"?
Oh, Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, yeah. So he plays like a Hawaiian guy with like a wonky eye, and he just looks really bad. He's got a big ass beer belly. Anyway.
He works at the place, right? The zoo or aquarium.
Yes. I think so. Anyway, so he's like on the top of this boat, right? And he's like, all right, let's get this sucker ready, because they're about to like shove off and go to Alaska. And then he puts the cigarette in the crack of his ass. And then out of nowhere, the deck of the boat just caves in and he falls straight through. And he looks completely shocked and stares Adam Sandler in the face and goes, "Hey, brother, you got a cat? Because I feel something licking me."
Wait, what did you say? You got a cab? Because I think we have a
you got a cat? Because I feel something licking me. But it's like he totally just went into the water. That's the water. He just like put a hole in the boat. "Hey, brother, you got a cat? Because I feel something licking me." So,
all right. So which ones are you picking then?
Marry Billy Madison, which I knew that you would. But surprisingly enough, I'm gonna marry Happy Gilmore.
Ooh, I'm not mad at that.
And then I'm going to have a one night stand with. Ooh, actually, I don't know. I might. No, yeah. Happy Gilmore,
how many times you? No,
What?
you can't kill Billy Madison. How many times you've referenced it? That Veronica Vaughn.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you. And then if Pee in Your Pants was cool, I'm Miles Davis.
Oh man, you're changing my idea right now. I haven't thought of how many times I've quoted that. Oh god, that's.
Then nothing you said had any relevance. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Everyone here is now dumber from having heard what you said. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
You go outside, you find your fucking dog.
I think it's time to play dodgeball.
It's so good. That movie's so gold.
Oh man. Oh yeah, and one of my favorite parts in that movie is where he's splashing water on his junk.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I had an accident. What do you mean you had an accident? Goo!
And you always used to quote, "School is for fools, look at me."
I thought that was Mr. Deeds.
Oh, I thought that was Norm in that movie.
No, I'm pretty sure that's that's Mr. Deeds.
I thought it was Norm when they're at the graduation at the end. Let me look it up.
No, it's definitely from Mr. Deeds because he gives them all that money and he's all like, "Stay in school, kids," and the guy's like, "School is for fools."
Oh, you're right.
Look at me.
You're right.
Yeah, you know what? Ah, shit, man, you actually convinced me. What's funny is if 50 First Dates was, you know, like an actual just girl, like instead of a movie.
I think the
He's right,
story's
like-
definitely better.
But her brother literally says is like everything with Lucy the one night stand nuts. It's literally a one night stand.
Yeah, there you go.
So, man, I'm really torn between. I hadn't thought about Billy Madison to marry, but now you've swayed me. You know what? No, I got it. Billy Madison, marry, fuck Happy Gilmore, kill 50 First Dates. That's the first one that we've agreed on.
Woo, we agreed. Celebrate good times.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older then?
All right, you ready for the grand finale? It's really a doozy.
Oh, I'm ready. I mean, I'm sure that I can handle it, whatever it is.
The topic is books with a strong female figure. Number 1, Rosa
Are you sure
Parks.
I've read these?
You haven't. Maybe one of them.
Okay.
Number 1, Rosa Parks, a book by Rosa Parks.
I bet you Anne Frank's on there. She's got to be on there.
Number 2, The Story of My Life by Helen Keller.
There's no way she wrote that.
Number 3, The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank.
I knew it. I freaking knew it. Dude, one of my
Go
favorite
ahead,
memes,
Daniel. Kill one of them.
one of my favorite memes is someone like got verified as Anne Frank on Twitter, and it says, it's like a little picture of her, you know, black and white picture, and it says, "Who the fuck read my diary?"
Gold.
Okay, so it's Rosa Parks, Anne Frank, and who was the last one? Helen Keller. Dude,
They're
come
books.
on, you're gonna give me,
They're
you're
books.
Gonna give me a Jewish person, a black person, and a handicapped person. So either
No, we
I'm
call that the
anti-Semitic,
trifecta.
either I'm racist, or either what would you call it if you're like you hate disabled people? What would that be called?
Republican. I was trying to think of a class of people to say.
So you give me some horrible options. I'm one or the other in this situation. That sucks. Okay, here we go. Rosa Parks, Anne Frank, and Helen Keller. I keep forgetting her. Okay, as books, you say?
Yes, this is books with a strong female character. I don't know why you keep saying the girls, because I'm talking about the books, obviously, here.
I'm confused. What do you mean the books? Did they, like, you're talking about the books that they wrote?
Yeah, these are books.
They're
Because the
actual
rules were you
books.
can't do people, so I'm doing books of the people.
These are actual books that, like, people made, though?
Yeah, it's Rosa Parks by Rosa Parks, The Diary by Anne Frank, and The Story of My Life by Helen Keller.
I didn't know that was a thing. Okay,
I mean, I Googled it. I think it's a thing.
all right, well, this is going to sound terrible, but I'm going to kill Helen Keller.
Oh, come on, man.
I feel, this is going to sound terrible, but I feel like I'd be just doing her a favor. Like,
Oh, God.
plus, I wouldn't really like. What am I gonna? If I'm just judging it in a book standpoint, I really wouldn't learn that much from that book. I can do everything that she can't do. So what is she gonna teach me besides it's dark? Like, there's not a whole lot. So I'm gonna kill that book. That book's gone. I'm sorry, Helen Keller. Goodbye. I'm doing you a favor. Anne Frank and Rosa Parks. Fuck. This is like really difficult. You made this one like the hardest one.
Told you, this is the last one. Finale.
Okay. I'm gonna marry Rosa Parks because I feel like that did more for the world than Anne Frank did. So yeah, marry Rosa Parks, Anne Frank, have a one night stand.
I think I'm killing The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank. Hear me out. Because it was not in her intentions to have it read. Are you kidding me? This girl opens up her heart in her experience, and she's not thinking millions of people are going to read it. she'd low-key be upset. You know, Star Wars lightsaber kid, he like isn't on the internet anymore because he got made fun of so much that he's like depressed and he just like escaped. That's one and the same, man. Anne Frank's diary is the same as lightsaber kid.
Okay, I kind of get that, but at the same time, it did something for the world reading that.
I mean,
I'm looking at it as like a global standpoint.
But
like Rosa Parks set the standard.
I'm sure there's also thousands of other diaries, right?
That's why I did what I did, because I figure Rosa Parks kind of set the standard. Like she wasn't like the only one that stood up and like refused to do, you know, those stupid things they were doing back then. Like, oh, you have to sit in the back of the bus. Oh, you can't drink from this drinking fountain. Oh, you can't use this restroom.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, so I would marry her because she did something really like that stood out, and I feel that Anne Frank she gets put on a pedestal because she was just a kid stuck in an annex trying to hide, but she did do good through her diary, even though it was unintentional. I would say that it did more than I think Helen Keller would.
Hear me out. I have rationale for all of it. I'm getting rid of the Diary of Anne Frank out of respect for Anne Frank. I'm effing the Helen Keller book because I'm assuming, based on her conditions, that there's a Braille version. And then I'm marrying Rosa Parks because I do believe that she had a great impact and that it was authored by herself, Rosa Parks, a story by Rosa Parks. So she intended to get it out, and it had great positive impact, and I rest my case.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Oh, see, you didn't see. I was thinking about the Braille edition. A lot of bumps.
The Braille edition, that definitely, and they probably have an audiobook too for the blind.
Yeah, but I'm like effing the book, so it's Braille, so it's bumpy. So.
Oh, I see. You're getting the ribbed edition.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Now you
for
get
his pleasure. Plus, I mean, if her sight,
Wait, what was her condition?
Speech,
she just couldn't talk and she couldn't see or hear?
She was mute, deaf, and blind. So she had 3 of the 5 senses gone. She could smell and she could feel. So you know that those 2 senses were just super heightened.
She should have been a referee. I'm blind. I'm deaf.
I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref.
I mean,
but she wouldn't be able to make any calls.
Like, sorry, it's not. I'm blind. I'm deaf, and I can't talk.
I would say yours were more difficult than mine for sure. You made me seem like a racist and that I was anti-Semitic. Like, fuck that.
Yeah, I put the hot seat on you. I gave you social disasters, comedic duos everyone loves, and then
thank you for that. Thank
heroic females. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We actually were thinking of making this a running kind of segment on our shows. Not saying it's going to happen every time, but I think it would be fun to end the shows on an F.M.K. And, you know, as this grows, I think it'd be cool to get you involved to submit your FMKs that you would like us to talk about and that we do on the show. It'd be fun, interactive. I think that'd be a fun little thing to add on to here.
But just to clarify, we'd only be doing one per episode if we ever, you know, continue doing this. It would just be at the very end of the episode, okay, it's FMK time, here we go, this is our pick for the week, boom, hash it out, see how it goes. Would you want to take turns with that, like you present me with an idea, or we think about it together and then kind of just like talk about it?
No, I think we just scroll through comments and we pick one, and then we just decide to do that one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't know. This was fun. I think we have a ton of cool ideas. Like, we won't reveal it yet, I don't think, but talking before this show, we have more ideas of different content we could start doing. So, you know, if you're not following us, I definitely advise you to follow us on social media at Chiefin Pod on Instagram and YouTube primarily. So stay posted for what we're doing there. And if you could be so kind as to subscribe and share this podcast wherever you're listening to it now. Unless you're listening on Stitcher. Those sons of bitches.
Those sons of bitches.
The sons of stitches.
All right, guys. I hope you liked this show. I know we had a great time making these FMKs, and we hope to see you next week. Keep it chiefin'.
Keep it chiefin'. Pew pew.